All right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for being here with me today. My name is A Bean, and I am the owner of Holy Nation Matchmaking. Yes, I'm going to be eating today on camera because I just had a rough day, and I just don't feel like waiting around and let my food get cold and all that. I really just wanted to talk a little bit about what it is to be in partnership with God and what it's like being a Christian business owner, because it's not all rainbows and smiles, and it's not very easy actually. Oh, like y'all know that old song where it's like nobody told me the road would be easy, but I don't believe he brought me this far. Like that's my song. Like y'all have seen, if you've ever seen any of my other, if you ever seen the other YouTube video that I have on this channel, it's literally one video because I was going to quit and give up on this business because I was running into so many troubles and I was having a lot of hard times with my faith specifically. Like, God, how do I trust you in this? Like, how do I keep believing when I keep feeling like I'm running into closed doors? You know what I'm saying? Like, why should I even believe in you? Like, what even is what is going on, Lord? It was like the biggest test of my faith, the biggest test of my whole life was literally starting this business. And I was literally seeing like how I really didn't have as much faith as I thought I did. Like, before starting this business back in December, I really thought that like I believed God for any and everything. Maybe you never know that you don't have faith until you're tested. That's why it's so important to just go through the test that God gives us because, baby, I found out that I did not have faith, but I also found out how to build my faith, and I'm learning every day how to trust God, how to include Him, how to really work with Him, and how to live this life, not only in my business, but also personally, how to grow my relationship with God so that I have a real relationship with Him. And so that I'm not singing about a heaven I'm not going to make it to. And so every day it's a part of this journey, and a lot of the behind the scenes work is simply just having faith. Sorry, y'all, I'm talking with my mouth open. And I've been wanting to get back on YouTube. I've been wanting to get back here and, you know, just start talking about things like, yes, I'm going to be posting stuff about our Black Tie event because we do have that coming up in June. Um, you know, right now we're praying for ticket sales and stuff like that. And it's so much with that. And it's so much on me because it's just me. Like, when I say we, I mean like my mom and I are like praying for ticket sales and stuff like that. Like my sisters will show up at the events and stuff and they'll help me out in that way. But everything else is me. Like editing, recording, social media, replying to DMs, replying to texts, replying to messages, calling people, picking up venues, going to see venues and everything like that. Like building the website, rebuilding the website, updating the website, learning HTML, learning coding so that I can recode the website however I want to design it and things like, or building an app that's going to be released. The Lord is blessing me to build that. Like we don't have somebody else building it. And part of it is because I don't really have the funding right now. So I have to do it all myself. And it's a lot. If what I'm doing should be at least a 5-man team, but it's just me. It's just me. But I have to stop saying that because it's not me. Like, I'm not trying to be Nebuchadnezzar and taking God's glory because God is really the one who is doing all of this. Like, He has strengthened me and envisioned and empowered me so much to get so much of this stuff done without a team. Like, I can sit here and complain, but I really should not because God has blessed me so much and He has helped me so much in this business. Like, and that was part of it. Part of the struggle that I went through was to learn that God is there with me and that I didn't need anybody else. I didn't need somebody. I couldn't pass anything off to anybody. It was just me and God locked in this room, getting it done. And guess what? He comes through every single time and we be getting it done. um, do y'all eat your fries first? I always eat my fries first. Like, um, I just have to eat them first. And soft fries. Like, the soft fries, they always hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a diet right now because I don't want to be like extremely, overweight or nothing. And I don't want to be overweight, period, but I really don't want to be where I am right now. I'm trying to lose weight. It's just been, today was a long day and I did not get to meal prep, food prep, all that stuff so I could be losing weight. So here I am. So let's talk about some of the things that I have been going through to build my faith. One of them is struggling to attract Christian men. It has been such a hard thing, but the Lord has blessed. Like, that has finally broken. We are now attracting Christian men to our business, and they are coming and they are buying tickets and stuff like that. And it was really difficult in the beginning. And like, I was really afraid because I was like, God, like, people are going to be mad. But the biggest thing that God was teaching me is like that you can't people please. Like, in a business that revolves around God, you cannot people please. And one of the things that God reminded me of in scripture, and he had me go back and read it, was when Jesus was talking about how people hated him. No, people are going to hate you. They're going to dislike you. Even if you do everything absolutely right, people are still going to dislike you, And so that was one of those things that I really had to learn. And I had to just buckle down and say, okay, people may not like it, even if I do absolutely everything right. And so that was really what helped me to let go of the fear of not having enough Christian men and just allow God to really work. And it wasn't just, okay, one day I was just like, yeah, it's all good. Like, people say these things and it sounds like, okay, if I just say it and throw my hands up, it's going to work. But it's just, that's not, it's like, it's an everyday thing. It's every day God is building and working with me and helping me and changing my mindset and helping how I pray and showing me scripture and showing me in the word and things like that. This whole thing requires me to be so much in my word and so much in prayer and things like that. Like, it's not just the business. I still have to be doing and building my personal relationship with the Lord. And so it has just been a whole lot and a big, long journey. But I really would not change this journey for anything. I feel like I've grown so much these last couple months than ever before. Like, and that's really all I can ask the Lord for, is to help me to grow and to not forget him and, to keep me focused on him. Because when I first started doing this business, I was like, hey, this would be a good way for me to make some money. Like, I can make some more money. And I was just doing it for the money. And God had to stop me like, hey, we don't do nothing over here just for money. We don't do nothing for money. Everything is for the glory of God. And that was really something that I had to learn, was that, okay, I'm not doing this for money. And that's why there was a lot of brick walls and a lot of things. Like, at the very beginning in January, the events went really well. February was terrible. I canceled almost every single event in February because I was just like, I give up. Like, I don't know what to do. I was so sad. I was crying. I was just like, God, what am I supposed to do? I just give up. Like, on the day before a really big event where I couldn't even get my money back. Like, I spent like $300+ plus decor and all this stuff. I spent like $1,000 and I just couldn't get that back. Like, God, I'm like kind of tight with my money right now and I'm trying to get this stuff. I'm trying to put out ads. Like, God, what's going on? And it's just like, that was when he really started working with me. It was during that time that he really started working with me and changing me and helping me and opening my eyes and focusing on this and don't focus on that and pray about this and don't pray about that, and, don't be worrying about anything, pray about everything, don't worry about anything, And so that was when February was when things began to change. March, things were still very difficult. But as we started coming out of March and leading into April, things finally started getting better. And so that was just 4 months of growing, And so I can't imagine what these videos will look like next year, because now I'm like, okay, I have the time to make these videos. I have the time to be more a part of the YouTube stuff and pushing the stuff out there. So it's just like, okay, like, I can't imagine, like, these are just like little growth videos, little chats where I'm just going to be on here chatting. And of course we'll have other videos because I should literally be making more videos about other stuff. Like, I have so much behind the scenes footage, like when I went to visit venues and stuff like that, that I know people would really like to see, but it's just like, again, with it just being me working and editing and stuff like that, sometimes I just be like, let me just get out what I need to get out and then we'll put everything else out later. And so, it's just been, it's been a lot and it's been really rough, but it is finally starting to get a little bit better. Spiritually, it's getting a lot better. Like, boom, spiritually, I feel like, okay, it's getting better. Ticket sales getting better. Everything is getting better. And it's just the only thing that is only getting a little better is the load of work that I have to do. It hasn't really lightened, but it is getting better. Like I'm learning every day a better way to spend my time and how to do this and how to do that and where I should really be putting my efforts in and things like that. So that's just a little behind the scenes of being in partnership with God and what it's like to run a Christian business that is openly Christian, that is focusing on that, because we have ran into walls with people who didn't really want to service us because we are a Christian business, people who don't want to service us because we're a small business. People don't want to service us because we don't want alcohol at our events, and so it's been some red tape and some red walls and things that have come up that I don't even have anything to do with like being spiritual or anything like that. It's just we're Christian, or it's a small business, or it's a small Christian business, and people are just like, absolutely not. So, it's been a lot, but the Lord has blessed, and He's been there with me and for me in every way that I could not have seen possible. And so I just overwhelmed and really thankful because things are finally starting to get better. So if you're interested, I'd love to talk some more. I'm going to be posting these videos so that we can just connect, so that you guys can get to know me. I can get to know y'all. We can just be hanging out and stuff like that. And it can all just be good as we grow and things like that. Guys, so that is an update for the first quarter of the month. So I will try to keep y'all updated. And I'm glad I ate my fries first because they would for sure be cold now, and I'd be so mad that my fries is cold. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my food. I still have another YouTube video to make. So thank y'all for stopping by, for joining me, for listening to me. It's a good way for me to just kind of get out everything that's I have going on. So I appreciate y'all. Really, thank you for stopping in. This is Holy Nation Matchmaking. I am A Bean, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless.